What's up, guys? How y'all doing? And Cosmic Carry back here on the quest for my Radley Walters medal. Keep on saying menu. And yes, indeed, on my E-100, bringing you 2 games on Prokhorovka, trying to get that medal. And the second one isn't exactly a quest for my Radley Walters medal. Keep watching and you'll see. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's good. Look at that nice little medium up here, scouting for me, pointing out the bad guys, taking care of business, and looks like there's 4 of us here. We're scooting up to the front of the map, to the middle of the map, so we are good to go. I do hate it when I'm up here all by myself. You know, it's kind of tough gig to play, you know, so to speak. And looks like there's a couple of bad guys on the other side as well, so we're gonna have a good match here. We're gonna give it a good try, you know, try and get those 7 or 8 kills. I can't remember, is it 7 or is it 8? I think it's 8. I think I originally thought that it was 7, then I looked it up and then I was like, it's 8. I can't remember. E-100 up here, E-100 in the house. So my brother from another mother, and look at that Artie always, I guess it sees the E-100, nice big flat surface, square, and maybe it's my camo. He's like, oh, I'd love to muck up that camo, it's so pretty. And look at that beautiful shot. Yes, indeed, lemon squeezy. Not sure, did I cause damage or did I track him? But very nice. Disappeared, but I still got the hit. Good to go. And we are 2 minutes in, and as yet nobody has got a kill. So it's all up for grabs at the moment. Can we get a hit on this J-Panther? He's kind of booking. He's kind of moving like crazy. Ooh, I'd like to unload my shells, but you know, kind of, you don't want to waste the shell at the same time. And this E-100, balls of steel, pushing up. Not sure what his game plan was. Looks like he has tunnel vision for that medium to my right, and he's going to pay dearly for that. Look at those holes. Look at those marks. Yeah. Good to go, getting the first kill of the game, making it 1-0, and it's an E-100 to boot. Fantastic morale booster, taking out the big mama of the game, the E-100. Good to go, Cosmic. 80-15. Fantastic positioning for my shell. And gentlemen up here on the left, it looks like they're pushing hard. There's one there in the village, one up on the hill, so that left hand flank could present a bit of a problem. Hoping my compadres on the left will push up a bit further. We shall see. Still 1-0. J-Panther, can I get a hit on you, buddy? Oh, he's squirming. Oh, this could be good. Good to go, taking out the J-Panther in style. I was gonna say it's 2-0 and it suddenly jumped to 3-0 and then 4-0. Fantastic, doing fantastically here. Me and my team. And what do we see here? Oh, it's the Star Destroyer. The British Heavy. FV215B, whatever. Not the Death Star, the Star Destroyer. Greta searching for her next target. Nah, don't waste your shell. Don't waste your shell. Head on a swivel. Looking for a target. Does anybody want my shell? Come on. All that we can see is this 232 in front of me. Should I take the chance? Looks like I can possibly. He'll be facing me sideways. Possibly, maybe. Nah, being detected. Pull back. That artillery is still in play, and has already had a shell on me. pull back all the way, leading 5-1. Good game so far. Fantastic game. Looking for that next target. Is going to be the T-32. And these gentlemen, I think they've pulled up too deep for me to make any kind of impact upon them. E-50. No problemo. Very nice hit there. E-100. Looking for that next target. Shell is loaded and ready to go. Was that artillery? Just missed me? I'm not sure. 6 cents being detected. Although the E-100 does have a humongous amount of hit points. You know, if you pound it, you know, you take hits. You know, you're no good to your team if your gun's inaccurate because it's been damaged. Oh, come on. What I was saying with the E-100 is because you got so many hit points, you know, until you actually die, you go through a whole lot of being damaged. You know, your tracks, your engine, your gun, you get ammo racked, your accuracy suffers, you know. So you got to keep that in mind. Whereas other tanks, you know, 2-3 hits, they die. You know, with the E-100, it's like they're taking chunks out of your health, and at the same time, you know, your actual tank is suffering. Its skills, you know, it's the engine, the accuracy of the gun, and you know, you kind of almost become useless to your team. You know, sometimes you get to that point. You know, you've been ammo racked, your accuracy is like minimal. You know, and you just, I remember games firing shells, you know, and they're just going way left or way right, you know, and then the next shell is taking like 40 seconds to reload. So you got a buttload of health, but you got to take care of that health at the same time, is what I'm saying. Can I get a hit on the E-100? I'm hoping that the Artie gets taken out soon. And look at that fire! Ooh, like a fighter plane in Vietnam on fire. Like a MiG that's been hit by a heat-seeking missile. Love that effect, how it was blowing in the wind. That looked very cool indeed. I've never seen that before. Luckily I put it out. Okay, so looks like the bad guys, they're all over here, leading 9-1. Unbelievable, if you ask me. Got to be careful going across this railroad track, because you're going to be exposing your flank. So, oh, there you go. See that, buddy? You're pissing me off. And this E-100 needs to be taken out. Carnarvon. Oh, come on. He's mine. He's mine. Oh, no. Not to be. 3 kills in. Obviously, I'm not going to get the Radley Waters medal. They're just pounding into me. E-100 gets taken out. And there's only 2 more bad guys left. Who's going to get these final 2 kills? Nice hit there. Perhaps should have waited and got the kill. But, you know, it's tough for me to start thinking that way. Especially, you know, in the heat of the battle. Let's take a look at those stats. Shall we? Steel Wall, 2,323. Oh, doesn't it? Ooh, good to go. First place, numero uno, good to go. Very happy with that. But no medal. Okay, so I was in 2 mines. I need to be quick here because the game cuts off. I don't show you the end of the game. And the reason being is I stopped playing. And I kind of wanted to bring this video to you to demonstrate the importance of teamwork in World of Tanks. And what happened here is things turned a little bit ugly between me and another player. Not necessarily ugly, but I was telling him off and he was telling me to F off, basically, you know. Not through chit chat, you know, through messages. And basically what was happening here was I'm in my E-75 on Prokhorovka, and I'm doing my usual, you know, having a good old time, you know, doing the lawnmower mode up here. And if you take a look at my team, you know, nice, evenly spread out, so we're good to go. You know, I'm thinking, yeah, that's good. There's only 3 going to my left, to my right, but you know, that's good enough, you know. And so, hey ho, let's go, away I go. And basically what as you watch the video, you'll see that absolutely nobody on the right hand side, as far as bad guys are concerned, gets lit up. I don't think not one single time. On the right hand side, where the town is, and down beyond there, not one single time, or very low number of times, does anybody get lit up. And I'm continuously being pounded from the right hand side, non-stop. And you know, I would shoot at the guys over there, you know, if I knew where they were, if they were lit up, you know. And whoever's on the right hand flank, you know, should be doing that, you know, as you can see what's happening here. But as you can see, nobody's being lit up, and I'm like, why is nobody being lit up on my right hand side? Why can I not see any dots on my right hand side? Because they're not being lit up. Because the gentlemen, the 2-3 guys that went up the hill, basically didn't go all the way up to the top of the hill, as you can see. They pretty much, where you saw them just now, that's as far as they went, and they just hung there doing, I haven't got a clue what. I think they're waiting for, you know, the meat of the game to finish, and then they were gonna pick off, you know, or, you know, kind of scoop up easy kills. I haven't got a clue. So eventually I got pissed off here, so I went back there to one of the guys, I won't say which, and I parked my tank in front of him, and I sent him a message, and I basically said, what the hell are you doing? You're a heavy, you're not a TD, you should be up front, you shouldn't be back here, you know, sniping away at the bad guys. You know, I don't even think that they can see anybody from all the way back there. And the guy basically told me to fuck off. He actually misspelled fuck, you know, and I literally pulled out the laptop and I had a look at his stats. I went on World of Tanks Xbox, and I looked at his stats, and his stats were friggin' terrible. They were god awful, you know, really friggin' bad stats. I'm not gonna say, you know. And then I look at I kind of felt bad, because I looked at the stats of the tank that he was in, and he was only 10 matches in with this tank, so he's pretty much a noob in this tank, you know. And I was like, you know what, Cosmic, you know, this might be a kid, you know, this might be just a kid, you know. And I don't know. I'm not about calling people out. I'm not about, you know, saying bullshit, you know, you're full of it, this guy, blah blah blah. I'm not about that, and that's why I cut off the last 5 minutes of the video where it shows me messaging the guy and me and him having a bit of a to and fro, you know. But whether or not he's a kid, you know, I'm not naming him, I'm not shaming him. I don't want I'm not expecting anybody to contact him. You know, I've got some kind of loyal following, and you're gonna harass him. But I'd be really upset if somebody did like harass the guy. You know, I'm not even saying which one it is. You know, I'm not about that. So this video is it shows kind of the importance of teamwork. It shows the importance of working as one kind of cohesive unit, you know, communicating to each other back and forth. You know, is it that guy or is it the other guy? You know, I'm not saying. It's not important. And it kind of shows when you go off and do your own thing, you're in a platoon and your platoon goes off and does its own thing. It kind of lays bare, you know, the weaknesses of your team. You know, you're not going to win the game. You know, if a flank is left exposed, you know, it's just not going to happen. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.